Stick around to see 3 very hands-on activities that promote a healthy and fun wash day routine that was inspired by this book. Fun ways to increase those motor skills too, so you want to stay tuned.
What a wonderful world.
Hey everybody, it is Cheryl, the activity author, and I am here to bring you another book-inspired activity. Now, before we get started, please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see my future videos, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Thank you. All right, guys, so our inspiration behind today's activities come from 15-year-old Zhanyia McCullough, and she wrote the book Wash Day Hair Day, illustrated by Samir Kassar. Now, at age 15, Zhanyia McCullough is already killing the game, y'all. She is investing her future by developing a career as a full-fledged entrepreneur and beauty formulator. That is right, y'all. Zhanyia is the CEO and beauty formulator of Island Beauty, a beauty brand that formulates a unique hair growth oil that is not only used for multiple purposes, but it is very effective. And I've heard nothing but good things about this oil, so you know I'm definitely going to give it a try. And I love how she highlights her products and healthy wash day routine in this book. So if you're looking for a book to get your daughters or son to love wash day as much as our cute little protagonist does in this book, then this is the book for you. And I know wash day can be a challenge in any home. I know it's definitely one in my home. And after I read my daughters this book, it seemed to lighten their anxiety and help them embrace the wash day routine a little bit more. So drop down in my description box right now so you guys can see how you can get your hands on this book and Zhanyia's products, and you can follow Zhanyia as well and see how she is doing on her journey. And look, guys, if she is accomplishing this much at the age of 15, I can't wait to see how she takes over the world at age 30. Shout outs to you, Zhanyia, and you keep up the good work. We are all rooting for you. So let's go ahead and get into these 3 unique activities I have for you today. So our first activity is going to be a sensory bin. So you're just going to need some combs, brushes, some barrettes. You're going to need a mixer. You're also going to need some soap, some water, and a large container to put the foam in. So we're going to do a foam sensory bin, and we are going to do it with hair products, so meaning hair accessories. So we're going to start out with 1 cup of water. I usually just do 1 cup of water, but I'm doing a very large container today, so I'm actually going to do 2 cups of water, and you can see my daughter's helping me out here. And that's a good way to start the sensory bins, by getting your child to help you make it. So you want to go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons or more of soap, depends on how foamy you want it, but 2 tablespoons will do the trick. It'll get it nice and foamy for you. And then I'm going to add food coloring because I like food coloring, but you don't need to. I mean, the sensory bin can have white foam. So I put about 20 drops of food coloring in, and then you're just going to mix it up with something. I'm going to use a comb just because it's nearby. And then you're going to take your mixer and you're going to run it on the highest speed, and you're going to make your bubbles and your foam. So the trick to do this, guys, is to keep your mixer in the liquid, so that way it is turning the liquid into foam and bubbles. You don't want to just have it on the foam trying to turn the foam into bubbles, because you'll still have a lot of liquid left at the bottom of the bin, and that's not very fun. So the process is you want to get rid of as much liquid as you can, if not all, by mixing until the liquid is all gone. So you can get your kids to help out. You can see Kimberly sticking her hands in there every once in a while when I get tired. No, she just really wanted to help, and I like her to be involved. So see how it's thickening up? It's getting nice and foamy, but we still have some liquid in the bottom right here. So I'm going to keep on going until I get the desired look. Okay, Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and I think I'm done. I mean, it still has a little jiggle to it, a little wiggle, so that means there's a little water in there, but not much. You can barely see it, so I think they're ready to play. So go ahead and grab some combs, some brushes, some picks, anything you use for your hair, banana clips, anything safe and not sharp that, you know, kids can play with and feel, because the point of a sensory bin is so that it engages the kids' senses and they can feel different things and textures, talk about things. My daughter doesn't know what these are called, so it can give us a nice talking point. Put some spray bottles in there that can spray the foam away. Just be creative. No, we're not putting a shaker in there, Malia. But yeah, so just put whatever you want in your bin, and I'm gonna take this outside. Here's our pool. Are you ready to play in the foam?
Yes!
All right, here we go. Okay, go ahead. Have fun. That's all you do, parents.
Ooh, I love it.
You like it? You like the way it feels? Oh, you can blow it? Look at you. Okay. Blow it harder. Let's see what happens.
Make a pool and make a snowman.
I know. So does this remind you of washing hair? When mommy washes your hair? Does this remind you of that?
Yes.
Yeah?
She's washing my hair.
Yeah, wash your hair. Don't wash your hair! Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're taking these braids out anyway. Girl. Anyway, it's a wash day for us anyway, so we're gonna wash her hair. But what else do you see in there?
I see.
Are there some things? Here, can you find the comb?
Okay, yes. But where is the comb? I don't see the comb anywhere. See,
Go ahead, get in there.
Take in. Oh,
A pick.
A pick.
Yeah, and you can take it and you can comb through the foam.
Yes. I see. Oh, look.
It's a comb.
Comb.
Yes. They are loving it, and we haven't done a sensory bin in a long time. Your hands. All right. You can add some water.
Yes.
And then tell the kids to
Yes.
transfer the items from here into the water. You see how it gets clean?
Yes.
Your turn.
Okay, here I go.
All right, go ahead. Well, you ain't gotta drop it, child. But you can clean it, then you can get foam back on it and clean it some more. Wash your hair, wash it every day. Well, not every day. wash your hair, wash it once a week or twice a week. Wash your hair, wash it twice a week. And there you have it, parents, the perfect play sensory bin for a nice hot day. The kids can just sit outside and play around. Just make sure they don't eat this, because I don't think it's an edible one. I mean, I could figure out how to make an edible foam sensory bin for you if you would like. Drop down in the comments, let me know. But this is all you do, and this is a great way to kind of teach them and get them ready for wash day. You know, you got the soap and the foam and the water, and you're rinsing, and you got the barrettes. So this is a great way to kind of get them acclimated and get them used to wanting to get their hair washed, and it's very fun. So I think you guys should definitely try this, and let's go ahead and move on to the second activity. So our next activity does engage in the senses, but it's a mess-free option, and it's also adding hair affirmations. So you might have seen something like this in my previous video where I showed you guys with the germ buster and the bag and cleaning your hands. Well, this is kind of that same concept, except a little different. But I do encourage you guys to click the card up top so you can see how we did this sensory bag, because it's a really cool idea. But for this activity, we're going to do a sensory bag using hair. So all I did was get a Ziploc bag. I cut out a little shape of a person. It's very simple. A circle and a triangle will do. And then I took a Sharpie. You can draw the hair on the front, but I'm going to do it on the back just to keep everything consistent. But it doesn't really matter. And you're just going to draw the hair. My person got a nice poppin' afro, looking nice. And you're just going to add the shaving cream. So I'm going to throw in some pom-pom balls for extra texture. This is a sensory bag, by the way. So use a little bit of shaving cream. You don't need that much. I just have a heavy hand. And you're going to take all the air out and seal the bag, okay? As much air as you can get out. Then you're going to encourage the kids to wash the person's hair by moving the foam all around the bag. See, so they're like representing washing the hair. And I have too much air in this bag, so let me take some of this air out real quick. And then you can encourage the kids to make it a game. See if you can get all the pom-pom balls in the afro, or see if you can clear away all the foam from the afro. So now this is what it looks like when you add about a tablespoon of water, a little bit of shaving cream like I just did, some letters, and those same pom-pom balls for the extra texture. Now the letters are going to take the place of having the affirmations. So I want you to make up a word, and I want you to just stick the letters in the bag, and then the kids are going to try to unscramble it while it's in the bag. How cool is that, right? And you guys can use any type of letters. I'm using magnetic letters off my fridge, but you guys can use foam letters. You can use foam sheets to create letters. Any you'll do, as long as it's letters that can get wet. So, I got pretending like I'm cleaning the hair. Yay, I got all the foam out of the hair. The hair is clean. Yay, right? Or if they're middle school age, like my students, they would love to do this activity where they are unscrambling the letters to make words. So that is for older kids. Of course, younger kids, they probably won't know how to do this. My kids will just probably enjoy the extra texture in the bag. But, to each his own. Be creative with this as well. So the word I did was beautiful, of course. There you go. I unscrambled it, and that's just a fun way to play. So this is a sensory bag, mess free, kind of the same concept as the sensory bin. So this is another option for you guys. Hope you enjoy. So now the concept of this last activity is teaching kids the process of hair growth with a little bit of science and agricultural element mixed in there. So grab a pot, scissors, some googly eyes. I got mine from Dollar Tree. I got some cardboard, some Elmer's glue, and a hot glue. You're gonna definitely need that, and some construction paper. I'm going to make a face on this pot. I'm trying my best, just trying to get a few designs, and then I'm going to hot glue it on to the pot. Now you guys don't have to decorate your pot like I did mine. This is just the arts and crafts element of it. It's a girl, there's a flower on the side, but you guys decorate the pot however you want. This is just an idea of how you could do it. And then after you finish making your face for your person, you're gonna go grab some soil, and I'm gonna put it in your pot. And then here's the agricultural part of this project. After you put your soil in your pot, you're gonna grab some seeds. Hopefully your seeds look like a little bush, because that's gonna represent the hair, and you're going to teach kids how to plant and how to watch and be patient watching things grow like their hair. Because when I was little, I used to always compare myself to Rapunzel, wondering why my hair isn't growing that fast and that long that quickly. So this is actually giving kids a realistic vision to see like the process of hair growth and being patient with their experience. I really wish I had something like this when I was growing up. This would have saved me a lot of heartache. I was always comparing myself to other kids, looking at their hair length, wondering why mine was so short and theirs was so long. But this really gives kids like a realistic vision. So plant that seed, watch it grow, and then months later you should have a beautiful plant. This is why I wanted you guys to make your plant a bush rather than a flower, because it looks like hair, doesn't it? How cool is this? So you give kids a mixture of science, agriculture, and they get to see how it compares to hair growth. Now this is a great activity. Y'all should definitely try this. So thank you so much for sticking with me through this video, guys, and watching all these ideas. I hope you definitely try these, and keep watching to see a little deleted scene right now. I'm literally sitting back and just letting them go in, and they are having a field day with that foam. They basically tipped over the storage bin I gave them. And girl, They put the foam all in the pool, so now they're just playing and having a good old time. I love this.